So I've been out here in the shop and just insane heat and humidity for the past, well, probably about a week, maybe two. Um, Working on the Jeep here, and you guys are going to see some videos of that very shortly, if you haven't already. I don't know how these are going to come out. But anyway, as a consequence of that, my air compressor is now blowing water, and being that it's just a little 21-gallon Harbor Freight compressor, it really doesn't take a ton of use for it to start putting water vapor out. Normally when you're under heavy use, like I just ran it for like probably 45 minutes straight. What I'm going to try and do today is drain the compressor without making a giant mess all over the driveway. I have long ago installed a drain hose and a valve at the end of that hose on my compressor, so you don't have to crawl under it and mess with stuff. And I'll show you the whole compressor at some point. I actually would like to talk about that a bit. What I'm going to try and do is catch any kind of like rusty water or oil residue or anything like that from, no doubt, tons of blow-by in this jug. Normally when I drain it, I just shoot it into the driveway and then there's an oil spot there for 3 weeks. So I'm going to see if I can make like a strategical air cut so the air can escape, and I'll stick my hose in it and crack that valve and we'll see what happens. This could result in a lot of hilarity. This thing could blow right out of my hand. The hose could come beat me in the face. I could get covered in compressor oil. Matter of fact, I'm so dirty you can't hardly see, but on my wrist, yeah, that's actual dirt, but on my wrist it looks like somebody hit me with a shotgun blast of compressor oil from doing exactly that a few years back. So anyway, I'm gonna cut a vent hole in this thing and see if I can drain the compressor without making a mess, and we'll see how it goes. There we go. I actually just end up with a couple slots. And if I didn't mention it before, this is just a 2.5 gallon water jug. I drink bottled water and this is what it comes in. So let's get it set up and see what happens. So like I said, I have this set up on a hose with a valve at the end. Then I've just got another hose screwed into the other side of that valve to put in our bottle here. And I'll try and get this supported in a meaningful way that I can film it and open it and all that good stuff at the same time. Alright, see if I get a face full of stuff or if I just shoot a jug across the room or what happens. Looks like kind of works. Let me shoot that more away from things. Blast the Escort with it. There we go. That's better. Well, nothing else. This is kind of fun. I'd say that was moderately successful. Maybe more than moderately. I'd say that was 90% successful. The first hit I made a little bit of a mess, but otherwise there's probably about a cup of oily water in there, or rusty water, whatever you want to say, that'll normally just be all over my driveway for like 6 months. So anyway, there you go. I don't know if I guess we'll call it a tip. You know, put a drain hose on your compressor so you don't have to get under it and mess with stuff. And if you don't want to make a giant mess wherever you're working, just get a big jug, cut some slots in it, and take it easy with your valve. The valve I have is really not very forgiving. You know, it's this little guy here. It's got a really little handle or knob on it. It's about one knuckle on me, and I have pretty big hands, so it's kind of hard to control. Anyway, mission accomplished. We'll see you next time. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that or not, but my hand's just covered in water. My air compressor is just spraying water out of the exhaust of my air tools. Yeah, my pinky I think is pretty clear. That's all just water. Just drained this thing yesterday. The issue is that when you run the thing as hard as I do, and it's so small, that I don't think the water has time to settle out into the bottom of the tank, and it just shoots air through my tools. So I think it's time for a water separator on the compressor. This is Saddington Bear. He's our channel mascot and project supervisor, and he would like you to know I try to make a project video every week. You might be interested in some of these other videos. Take a look and let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it.